Hi Craig, great to see you again yesterday. Just a recap on the work that we did. We introduced the idea of a circle as opposed to a line in regards to how you aim your golf club and the effect that has on the starting line of your shot. The footage you see here on the left is you at the start of your lesson, and we can see here that we've got the ball well forward in that circle. Consequently, the club face is closed in relation to the line that you're going to try and hit the golf ball down, and it's actually square to the path that you're going to swing down. That results in shots that are hit straight down the left hand side, pull left or start on line and then draw to the left, which can get you in trouble obviously in a tournament. And as a result of that, what you're going to do in your downswing is you're going to try and get back on the inside, start it up the right, manipulate the club face a little bit, and as a result you end up hanging back on your right side and in a position where you're just going to push it down the right side. All in all, a very random ball flight. What we're going to try and do is just simply put the ball back, move the hands forward. Now the footage we see here on the top right is you towards the end of your lesson. Now bear in mind, this is you being asked to move the ball well back and move the hands well forward. And you can see what we have there is we have a shaft position that is a lot more vertical than it was, but it's still leaning back ever so slightly, which is why on occasion as your lesson progressed your ball flight did improve, but the really good shots you hit were when we really moved that ball back, or we felt like we really moved that ball back and we felt like we really moved those hands forward. If you look at Jonathan Bird here on the bottom right, you can see with driver completely different shaft position. His shaft is leaning forward and his ball is a little bit more centered in his stance. So for you Craig, the relevant changes to make are to move the hands forward a touch, move the ball back a touch. What that's going to do is move everything back in this circle. Going to have a club face that is pointing much more at your target line, like we're going to see, or much more sort of right of your target line. Consequently, your shots can start consistently down the right hand side, and that's what we're trying to get, Craig. Long term now, going into the winter months and the autumn months, we're trying to get an element of predictability so that you can stand on a golf course and control the starting direction of your golf shot, so that on the days when you're not playing great and you're not feeling great with your swing, you can manage your game because you know where the golf ball is going to start its journey. As you said at the beginning of your lesson, and I get rid of those lines, when I asked you the question, what dictates the starting direction of your golf shot, you answered the club face. You knew the answer, but you don't apply it to your own game, because again, if we take a line at right angles to your club face, that's pointing left of your intended target. That's going to get the ball started left of your intended target, which is not what we want when we're out on a golf course. As we discussed yesterday, the shot that we see, because of this angle of approach we see here, is a shot that starts slightly right and then drifts back to the target without ever crossing to the left of it. So rather than using and moving the ball up and down in a line, you're going to start to use this circle idea, and what you're doing is if the ball goes back, the club's also rotating open, which keeps the loft on the club, which, as you saw yesterday, allows you to hit high launching shots that start up the right hand side. So I'm just going to bring Jonathan Bird up for you on the full screen just to look at the end, and you can see there, if I get rid of those lines, with driver we've got the ball back, we've got the hands forward, and if you were to put his circle in place there, you can see that that club face is actually pointing a little bit right of where he wants the golf ball to finish. So he's going to hit a nice right to left shot from that sort of setup. Ball back, hands forward. Give it a whirl, let us know how you get on with it, and I'll speak to you again soon in the coming future. Well done.